this is not safe, is what you just said. Like, why is there such a push to develop this technology if, for people like yourself, that's so clear?
Well, the reason is that the industry is not doing well. That's why these new reactors, all of them, by the time I graduated from high school in 1957, all of these ideas were already old ideas. There are no really new ideas. And some of these reactors had already been built back 50 years ago, 40 years ago, only on an experimental basis, and none of them became commercially successful at that time. And now they're trying to revitalize them. Why? Because the industry's not doing well. For example, here in Canada, you've got the Point-de-Pro reactor in New Brunswick. Well, and we have one in Quebec here. Those were among the last reactors ordered in North America because since 1978, there haven't been any new reactors ordered and built and brought to the marketplace. There have been a few that have been thought about. For example, there were 4 down in the southern United States, the giant ones that were planned almost 20 years ago. And 2 of them have been canceled, even after spending billions of dollars on them because the costs were just skyrocketing. And the other 2 are not yet completed. So it's terrible when you have an emergency and you're waiting 20 years for an energy supply that just isn't coming. And that's what's going to happen, I'm afraid, in Canada. The reason why the premiers are investing in this is because they have been given a sales pitch by a lot of new startup companies that are very eager to rescue the nuclear industry from oblivion. Over the last 25 years, the share of nuclear electricity in terms of world electricity has been on a steady decline. It was 17% of global electricity back in 1997, and today it's only 10%, and it's still going down. So it's really the fate of the nuclear industry they're trying to rescue the nuclear industry. They think that it's going to keep their promises, but one of the things we found about nuclear is it doesn't always keep its promises. In fact, in this case, I think it's almost impossible because the cost is going to be too great and the delay is going to be such that it's not going to be giving us any relief from climate change for at least 10 or 20 years, if ever.